It's been through the most.
No, like for real.
It's your boy, a.k.a. Ole, a.k.a. Son of Zeus, not this, that, but the guy, A Day-A.W.A.S Student Podcast 2023. We are back, and I'm here with...
Masaramudio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This isn't your first take, is it?
No. This is my second take.
Nice. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. As you can see, she did a follow-up. I don't know if she sent the word out. Like, it's been a harvestful year, guys, and I told you that I'm gonna come back, so I did it this year. Managed to get the equipment going. Might get the new guests are here, and yeah, the rest will follow its way forward. And
so wait, when was the last time you actually uploaded?
Last time we uploaded was last year, 2022. I'm not sure what month that may be, but I might want to say it was plus December, ne? Yeah, that was the last time we uploaded episode 29, by the way. Sitting where that's because people were not there. They were not there in the episodes. So I was like, I don't want to do that disservice to you guys. So it sounds like an interrogation, like I'm probing information. Chief, let me cut that out, and then Havale Sharp will retake with more confidence behind their back, and then we'll take it from there. But yeah.
Who are these people?
I can't mention names for full disclosure at the current moment. That's all I want to say. Y'all know each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, how you been?
I've been chilled. Yes.
You're always chilled.
Yeah, things have come up, things are aligning. So, yeah, focus on you, focus on God, and the rest will follow itself.
And I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm between good and bad. Just between.
There's never been there's no in between. It's either yes or no, left or right, up, down, mudim or
okay, I'm good.
Yeah. That's just how
it is. Let's just say I'm good.
You're good.
And obviously there's like ups and downs, but like
Yeah. Do you wanna share a few with the people just to be more humane? Android. I say AI, this is not generated, this is an original take, by the way. It's an original take.
What do you mean more humane? Like I should be more personal.
Empathetic, personal, welcoming.
Oh. How life is going, Nji?
That's not the way that you planned out.
No.
And what's the cause? What could be the cause behind that?
A lot of factors of which I don't want to mention.
And okay, how are you coping with that?
Well, I'm here, am I not?
Okay, she's still alive, so clearly that is a survival tactic.
Exactly.
Remember, guys, there's the fight against life and there's the fight for life. So you gotta decide how that works and how you actually delegate it out of your system and stuff like that. My lower back, I had injuries when I was a kid. I got hit by cars, fell off a roof. Don't need to get into the full details, but yeah. And lower back pains from my dad's side, all the males that side, they have after a certain age, which is 25. So it disturbed the way and also at the same time, like it's a now and then pain since I turned 29. So it's like comes and goes, but like I'm planning to see the doctor eventually, but I do have medication that I've been using, so yeah.
So you saying it's genetic? Or what are you saying?
It's a genetic thing for my dad's side. All the males have a lower back issue after the age of 25.
Damn.
So yeah, it's something that I gotta deal with. I don't have bone marrow surgery, but I'm not paying for that. I'm sorry. I get hardy, but for my future kids, if you see this, hey man, maybe it's like good luck, chief. Good luck. So yeah.
Okay, since we're talking about medical things, I also have like hot flashes, as you can see.
Yeah. What is a hot flash?
Like when you just like getting a child all of a sudden.
Oh.
Yes, and no, it's not high blood. It's not high blood.
Guys are funny names. Like my one, I just heard like individuals, and I was like, are these people? Why? Like, who does this? Individuals. I'm like...
Individual lashes?
Yes.
And I get like so that they can look more realistic.
I don't even know if she's explaining or she's giving me the process of using them. Like
okay,
why would you call
that you have like, obviously your individual lashes naturally, right?
Yeah.
So, study cosmetics, you apply basically one by one.
Oh, okay, these are the stems.
Yes.
See? That's a better definition of what an individual is. Now we're chilling there, we're like, I thought it was lashes, individuals. I'm thinking like, what?
I mean, there's lashes that are like...
Yeah, the full set, and you say the stem. Now that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah.
So basically that's that.
I bet. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. It's been a while, and I'm going to try and say this more often in the videos. But yeah, anything else on the medical side of things? Or
Nah, I'm good.
Good. Nah, cool.
I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good.
And then, have you been watching sports lately?
Are you talking about rugby?
Yeah. I didn't put this shit on for fun, bro. Like, we here, Chief. We here. I'm not just a fan. I used to do this at some point in high school, so.
Honestly,
yeah.
I've just been like doing follow-ups, not really watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see me, I don't really got the time to watching TV. I mean, otherwise these things wouldn't go on air. You know what I'm saying? So we check what we check there on the internet, and yeah.
I mean, Lily State has about to update us.
Yeah. And then, did you see the score though?
Which match?
The last match we had against...
wasn't it 29-28?
29-28.
Yes.
Close game against France.
Yeah.
Yes. Gents, I just want to say, y'all need to step up the game because I had a 7-point lead bet for the end game.
Ew.
So the 1 point was like, someone like 7-0. I was just like, yo, it might go the other way, but I was like,
that was close.
It was a close game. You could see at half time, like when they had 12, I was like, hey, this could be either or, but like, yeah, it was dope.
Hey, kudos to them anyway.
You know, if we could only do the same in football, aka soccer,
in South Africa,
these men will always be boys when it comes to international games. I mean, I don't understand.
These men will always be boys.
Yeah, that's a bad. You need to keep it intact. Yeah.
I mean, soccer's not performing well.
I mean, they haven't been for decades. Shout out to Banyana though. The girls won. South African soccer, like they've been holding their own. And whatever that was called the increase. They should actually pay the girls what they pay the men and pay the men what they pay the girls. Maybe Majita Batla Hokaladi Tapo. You know what I'm saying? They might just tighten up their nuts. You know, it's tough. It's tough. Niggas are softies out here, you know what I'm saying? And funny note, like I was on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
There was an issue about I don't know if you know this guy, he's an Olympic runner. Something Noah Lyles.
Yeah.
So we're saying the same thing about international basketball and the NBA.
Yeah.
It's National Basketball Association, so it's in-house domestic, and they call themselves world champions. It doesn't make sense. Now I was telling this girl because the excuse is that I think the seasons they need to prepare, they need to do marketing, they need to do branding, they need to do this, take it to them. I'm like, this is a sport that everybody in the world competes in, right? It's that type of tournament. How are you telling me about your brand deals, your health, your ethics, your seasonal, domestic things? I want to fluster your international performance.
Yes.
So I was like, y'all are soft. You know, America likes to pick and choose when it benefits them to do something, right? And then this other girl hit me up. She was touched. She's like, I don't understand people call athletes soft. They've never actually been in war. They've never actually competed. They've never done this. I'm like, you don't even know who I am, bro. I'm from South Africa. Every day is war.
So this was like your post?
This was on YouTube. We're having a chat. Like, you make comments. You just throw those 2 cents. Okay, and then one person decided like, nah, bro, I'm going to come at you. And I was like, first of all, I played a bunch of sports, yours included. And I know what it means to compete at a high level. Secondly, like, what do you mean that, why am I calling people soft? Like, they've never been in war. Fam, you wouldn't survive a day in South Africa, in places where I've been. I can bet you. Have I taken my feet game?
For sure, nah.
Have I taken my feet game? You know
obviously, they don't.
You know our address is literally Pretoria.
Really?
Yeah. When you type us, or like Google sends you an email like, you're slashing in this location, it shows Pretoria. I went to my feet game.
I wasn't aware.
And I was like, that's the default setting.
So it means that we are not recognized.
Well, basically, also like a security safe code.
That's deep.
If you want to go do funny things, allegedly speaking, they want to go and say, go Pitori, man. Like, we right here, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I mean, do you think that, like, Mafikeng, which was Buputatwana, used to be, on the map?
Back in the days, until, no need to send names, because I don't mind the smoke, but how am I?
Until ANC took...
I gotta think about them. Yeah, ANC for sure, but not just ANC. We know the people directly who they are. You feel me? So
actually, about Mango.
Yeah, Nakula outro, and then everything just went.
Apparently, they don't want to listen. Hatu could have been like, decided to work with ANC and be like he's in now. You see?
I check.
Yeah.
Well, what they say is that a stern leader doesn't really fall into the communal suggestions,
Amen.
You gotta stand for what was right. So he was doing the most, so you couldn't actually debate his outcome, in terms of what he was doing for people's opportunities. Look at us now. nationally, look at us now, South Africa.
Okay, I hear you.
I know you want to vote ANC next year, but I'm saying,
I'm not-
let's not complain now when things don't look nice. I don't complain. Service delivery is bad. Your roads have been... I'm not trying to be at this point. Like, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just bad.
Like, what I think is that, actually, you know that if you are registered to vote and you don't vote, the ruling party takes your votes. So I think that's how they win. But no,
I don't want to say that. It came out of my mouth allegedly saying again. I did not state that. I did not state that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly that came out for
allegedly.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Like, that's something that somebody told me. And I was aware after that like when I got a message that, hey, thank you for the services, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I've never been voted for y'all once. I've never been applied.
To begin with.
You know, I mean, there's some houses out here with my name that I don't even know who they are. I'm KZN and Cape Town, and I'm like,
what?
Serious? Or it's fine Saka. And
that's weird.
I get the email, but it's not my name, and I'm like, I gotta go explain the water bill in a place I don't even own, which is crazy. Niggas living probably in the mansion that time. Serious.
This doesn't sound realistic.
Yeah. Now this is everyday stuff.
Like your names and everything.
Like my name and then spine as it's one. I get they come to my email so I can see, and then the ID. The next time it's the same name, but it's the person's name, and then it's still coming to me, and I'm like, sorry, I'm bad, but that's like, what's up? And the numbers don't even match, so I was like, it's just the ID. I don't know, and the name switch up.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, I think censored. Can I speak freely?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the day with the student, guys. You know, we share, we inspire, we inform, we
fine.
allow.
My question is, do you think the government actually has access to our information?
Yes, they do. Everything that you do digitally, it is docked somewhere.
So even if...
The same way they say if you take a picture or you record something on your phone, let it be laptop. Anything you digitize into like that world from the hard natural stuff, it is documented. Like I delete that.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to get too deep on the IT side of things, but there is traceable data. Even if you wipe out your external hard drive, you know, you need to be that tech guy to know how to get this thing out. That's why there's always ways for you to get something back from what you have without actually going and getting a new thing or hiring a person. If you know your steps and your coding, number one. Secondly, I mean, let's be honest. This new world that we're in, this social media, you know, stream, data analytic and unit vibe, like, it's here to keep traces.
So, your chat is encrypted. What?
Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, no, for sure. He blocked Andrew Tate. Shout out Top G, man. My bad. You were doing the most. You know, we may not agree on everything, but as see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. But yes, people like that, they sell data. They make money with you being online. So what makes them cash is how much is the unit towards the dollar, because that's their state, right? It's not cash. So I know I got data, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of which is funny. I got an SMS today, and like my data was done, right?
Okay.
But now I'm below my data's done, like it usually does, right? It literally says you have less than 0%. I mean 0 megabytes. What does that mean?
Is this Telkom or Vodacom?
Telkom. I have less than 0 megabytes to use the internet.
You have kilobytes.
I'm like, I got 1 kilobyte to like do what? Do what? Flash my screen. Like, because some apps roam right now, roam in the background. So like I was like, am I supposed to get excited about what's supposed to happen? Like it's crazy. So yeah, they do keep our information, and then that's why I need the contract. You know what I'm saying? As I keep telling people, as soon as you get a SIM card, it's done. They have everything. That's the last step. ID you can contest, you know, the best and stuff, but as soon as you have a phone, you are literally on an electrical wired grid. Everything you do is done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, have you seen this other show? Yeah. But
what happens in the show?
They're basically talking about conspiracy theories. Like, yeah. Like cartoon. It's on Netflix. You You know, I think you've seen it.
Yeah.
But
we'll check it off. Maybe I'll probably throw it up there as a thumbnail if we do check what it looks like. You know, it's about like visual. So they talk about the conspiracy theories and then.
Conspiracy theories, like all these conspiracy theories that exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Emil, have you seen Tyrone what?
Oh, the movie Jamie Foxx and thing. Nah, I've seen the trailer. I didn't actually get to see the movie.
Then I haven't seen it. Yeah. So, how about you? Tell us what was happening.
The trailer. Well, the trailer is basically, the guy Tyrone, the friend of the squad, and then what happens is they were doing some type of, I don't know if they were robbers at first or Nabali, the special case people doing their own things, but he gets kidnapped by the men, in a black car, and then he gets cloned. So they found out later on the movie who this guy and say, and he's being funny at the same time, hard with these odd behaviors.
Okay.
And then also it's he's located in a lot of things, but now when they go look for him, they find this place, and then they find that there's clones here. There's a doctor. It's an ongoing thing, right? And then, long story short, eventually the Tyrones get released, searching for the real one. And then, it's just black people getting guns and just taking back the states of America.
Yeah, man.
With very little white people in the film, which made me think, are y'all being, realistically? Because, there's more white people there than that black. So, the city just didn't look right. But I was like, hey, man, it's a movie. I was talking it's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
They're rolling in look like a Cadillac, and they're I'm like, bruh, you're not going to get away with the Cadillac. A bunch of people, it's not happening. That's not happening. But yeah, that's the movie, the idea of people actually being, say, clone, being produced authentically to that state. So yeah,
do you think
no birth
exists?
Control. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. If they're showing you with animals, it's just a matter of as soon as a human being is done, it's it's no longer room for questioning. It's going to create a lot of flags to the public because we've shown that we don't adjust well to certain type of practices. You feel me? And another thing is that since it's so hard to create the human sperm, they might have not gotten to that human stage of actually creating a clone. Hence is why what we're doing right now, we're going through the advance of AI robots, right? Synthetically processed, skin and tissue. Or with the robots and the AI androids, just to at some point, hey man, you know what? You look like you need a friend. And I need somebody with your blood, that connection, really the pheromones can actually sync. And guess what? This is a human who was man-made, generated code to code to the last recorded date and time to be yours. No more machines. You can start a family, and I don't know if you want them to age, but it's probably a thing that you do pay for or something like that.
Yeah, for
crazy,
sure.
And then you just watch iRobot, the same thing's gonna happen.
I actually haven't seen iRobot.
You haven't? Yeah.
Not even.
Hey man, the only Android I enjoy is the phone and the PC. That's about it. Actual robots running around. Nah, I'm good, dog. I'll drive myself, Elon. Shout out to you. Keep throwing them rockets up. I'm there, but I will drive myself. Yeah, and I'm not getting the car in Samise. It's going off the bridge and then
I mean, next thing it's acting up.
And you're like, oh no, but I can crack the window. And then the window's like, well, actually, we just hardened ourselves to the plastic. Bruh, I don't need that. I've seen iRobot too many times. I'm good. I am good. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's just a weird case.
And on the war, is it between, I think they
Israel and Hamas, yeah.
Is Hamas a...
He's a no. He's a guy there, he just, people when it's like a revolution situation, It's a matter of we want to take over the new laws and governments and create a whole new society.
It's like Karakiman man. Bin Laden already had different taking goals with what they were doing.
I mean, do they have different goals? If you can't take the country to a peaceful negotiation, I mean, I would consider the terrorist, correct?
Yeah.
If you're willing to hurt your own people for the greater good, it is terrorism, correct?
Hurt your own people for the greater good.
Yeah, it is terrorism. So
sure. Yeah, ne?
Yeah, they're in the same ballpark. Just like ISIS, I mean, yeah. So yeah, they in that range.
ISIS,
ISIS is a group. It's an organization.
Yeah, I clearly have to research. Anyway, what do you have to say about that?
I'm just saying, let people deal with their own domestic conflicts. We don't need to intervene into other people's borders because we don't really understand who we are, you know. We don't know the cause behind things. So we can't actually just say, because it looks bad or it's not in a good deed, we wanna intervene and then make sure everybody's on a good space, right? The only reason why other people are supporting this thing is because, like it or not, I'm sorry, even if it's coming from the heart. Like, you runners in the front lines and, you know, being the ambassadors and stuff like that. Yeah, you come from a place with a good heart, but the people behind you, for sure, you know, all these relationships and negotiations are to build bonds for future leverage. Hey, it's Ning, we helped you, you know, you went through this crisis. We might need, say, resources, or here's what's going on. We need extra manpower, or hey, how about we try this off, you know, because we have a good relationship. We helped you at some point if it fails and stuff like that. So that's how most countries can come together during wartime, because it's much easier for y'all to leverage the state of the country and its future. How strong are you at this point? Even if you win your internal wars, are you able to back up yourselves after with the outside people to take over the remaining terrain? You know what I'm saying? So it's always that psychological effect of like, no one's gonna shake your hand in a business transaction just for fun. Bruh. Something had to be given, something had to be taken. Now whether it's your soul or, you know, it's a different story. Dark. So yeah. Now I'm just saying, hopefully the war dies, they can become peaceful as a country. But I don't think that happening anytime soon. I feel like Russia is still postponing its own war with Ukraine, so.
Wait, what? They are postponing?
Have they been fighting Lunoyan?
Yeah.
Oh snap!
That's what I
need to update myself on that. Like, nah.
They're still fighting.
I was not aware.
Like, how do you postpone the war?
I thought they paused for a minute after the Ukraine attack on Russian soil when they said, "Hey, NATO, you guys said we must chill. Keep Shapile. What now?" I don't know. I don't know if USA replied or Russia decided to take matters in their own hands.
Oh, if maybe it's recent. Yeah. But like, how do you pause a war? Like, you're like, okay, wait.
Yeah, you take a break and negotiate. Nobody attacks anybody, and then like, la visa. Bruh. You talk, or you guys keep quiet and then see if this thing will die down or what. I mean, somebody's gonna throw the next punch, right?
Obviously.
So like, since Ukraine decided to hold nah, we don't want to sit here and wait. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna throw our punch because Barashapile paid, and then they went against their code of conduct with the US negotiation. Now it's like fade it and all on in. Now if USA decide to come in, what happens? They know China's coming with Russia. The rest is just history, guys. Whole new world. So
like, I heard you saying Russia is gonna be with China.
Yeah.
So because we fall under BRICS.
Yeah.
Does that mean we now have to support
I don't think back neither, but like, we need to play our roles.
So if South Africa was to
we are the only country that's letting the NATO Act have involvement with us or in this continent. India made it clear. YouTube, I mean, they shout out to what's his name? PewDiePie, but like it was tough. 200 million in just a year was crazy. They overrun you, but they took you as a country. Understood. That's India. They don't play games. So yeah, Brazil.
Yeah, they don't play games.
Brazil, you know the story. Brazil and you know South America and North America. You know the story. There. It's an ongoing situation. Yeah. So yeah, and we gotta stay with the team. Is that simple?
But that doesn't mean. Personally, I support what he's doing anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. But like, if you wanna go against, and I'm just saying, I was not on the 6 hit list. If you wanna be on the 6 hit list, hey guys, chief. Like for real, I don't mind changing my citizenship because like, we know what's gonna happen. We're not winning the war.
I mean, obviously, so like, we're not coming back from that anyway.
And I have to remember, like, in terms of resources, this guy negotiated with Ukraine for 5 years, and he decided, I ain't gonna do it. I bet. Listen, real quick, I'm gonna do this if you don't agree.
For those who don't know, like, what exactly were they negotiating about?
The minerals that's inside. I think it's plutonium or uranium. So it's used for nuclear situations and like rockets and many high-tech fuels. So like obviously use like even like the gas that Russia has.
Yeah.
It controls 33% of the world's gas. So how do we keep the dollar strong? They keep extracting resources all over the world just to keep themselves afloat, right?
Yeah.
So I want like they cut. What happens now? The dollar goes down. And if they need our stuff, which obviously they do, which they need everybody else's resources and natural minerals and stuff, what happens is now everyone's value skyrockets. And trade goes back. There was some point the rent was higher than the dollar. Did you know that?
I know.
During the dark times, but did you know that? And then back feeling it's all next thing what we do, instead of closing and locking it, nobody handle.
What happened for it? Like
they kept the door open. Anybody now has access.
Okay, the mineral?
No, just in general, the way the country was. Because it's not just minerals. Everything that was run for the domestic turnover required minerals, resources, the labor, stocks, and all that stuff. Exports and imports as well, which is the thing that actually makes the difference. We were at a good place. Not socially, but, lucratively.
Yeah.
And now, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, man.
It's crazy.
We are here and...
So, we're doing the fight of them fixing the year for 25 years now. I think it needs more than that at this point. But
yeah, it's more than that. So, most definitely.
Yeah.
And people still...
Tough times, And this is why you gotta like, share, and subscribe, guys, because we are the future, and these things don't come cheap, Yeah, but shout out to the support to all those, and thank you for waiting. It is what it is. Yeah.
I don't
think people should give up on Mafeking, to be honest. It's just that if you look at Joburg is clustered. I see why everybody wants to go to Joburg, because it's the most accessible region of resources, right?
Yeah.
And tools and outlets. Mar, it's congested, and you can't go to Joburg and not have a sharp mindset on Tlhaloganyo. Highway type of vibe. As being as friendly as it possibly can be. Last time I said Joburg, they snakes. They know. It is what it is. From a what they call again? All I'm saying podcast. She's one of the co-hosts, by the way. Askale Jameson, why was very easy? I've been talking. I'm keeping tabs. So yeah. I just think people who are thinking what they need to do is that apply that same pressure and energy, especially the government, right? Because they keep saying that they're assisting the youth and all that stuff into the actual domestic region, which is the provinces itself and Tlhaloganyo.
Yeah.
A lot of artists are from here. A lot of screenwriters are from here, which is crazy. 80% of what you watch on TV nationally produced by Batwamo. How it's a mamo SABC. I don't know what the story is. You come with 100+ documents just for them to think of giving you a slot. Crazy, right? And then it's when you get out, it's all a bit high. That's why I don't really blame niggas for going outside at the same time. It's much more easier for you to start a base, especially if you go outside and you get your bucks and then you want to establish a foundation. Cheaper here, guys.
But go to make it fans, bro, honestly.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because here's the thing, something I noted for myself. A smart businessman brings the market to himself.
How?
Check. How? If I'm selling a product and I establish a place, where people want to get it? Only here, right? What does that do? It costs them transport, it costs them accommodation, and then whatever the costs are the cost. You just need a product. What happens around that? That's your problem. At the same time, what am I doing? I'm promoting tourism. I'm promoting potential, businesses to also boom, all discovery sites and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm giving new workflow. So if I'm going to be settled, go back to Bali visite, expect you know what I'm saying? Now, if I build where I'm at, when people know me, and then people are going to come and clean, I'm not going to be the only the market and target side. I'm opening a room of that table, and also now it's in a thing of hey, man, you're in a place where you can trust your neighbors in terms of security and moving you as well. You know what I'm saying? Because now they understand you are bringing this type of value to upscale the province at some point, or maybe just that location itself. So that's the way I look at it. If you're forced to get out all the time, you're not really bringing money in. But if people are coming to you more than you are getting out, then clearly you have a strength hold.
Okay.
So yeah. That's the way I look at it.
And also, there isn't like enough recreational activities.
Yeah. Sun City, I mean, but like, it's expensive.
Like, even a park, dog. How
about even
like,
I mean, even the gym one down here, like, I spoke to him, counselor, like, these people's their job to do it, and they told us, oh, no, you do it a lot. So what now? Am I supposed to tell you to come clean? Like, you are supposed to handle the maintenance, right?
Exactly. And then
it ain't a problem, allegedly speaking. So like, yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, bruh, how about that? I don't know. So I'm saying like 2024 would be a good year. I told you things are gonna change. I told you
things are gonna change for the good or bad.
I said things are gonna change.
He doesn't want to mention.
You are gonna see a change every 4 years. Now I already got the dates. Duh. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Just make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to keep this afloat. Any last sessions, thoughts, words of encouragement? School is important, but we don't need it 7 days a week. 5 days is enough. 7 days is crazy. Yeah.
7 days. 7.
I mean, Baba Matana, some of them go on Sunday, like whether it's a half a day or whatever.
Almost didn't register for a moment.
Yeah.
And I'm still thinking.
Even God took a day off.
My education system is just...
Yeah, and the pass rate is actually... What is it? It's still 30%.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 100% pass rate. Woo! Guess what the bar was, bro? Freaking 30. Bruh. Yeah, like
people are gonna come for you in the car.
Bed. Yeah. I don't mind sharing education, man. I don't mind sharing my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, the standard right now is set pretty low, so it's not really like a high victory. That's why when you apply for university and stuff like that, EFT, or you go and do a pre-degree graduate, or you go and rewrite your marks just to improve. So you spent the whole year just to go do 6 months of study to try and build more. Bruh.
Okay.
Come on.
Why is it easier for people to build like places to drink than recreational?
Because the treasures of this world are the devil's, number one. 2, it's easier for you to make money out of what people are actually into, which is basically what? Mostly not so good substances, right? Or sub-objectives. Now, like recreational establishments like parks, community gyms, rehabilitation centers, what do you call these things? At the bus stops, we don't have these roofs.
Oh, yes, I see. Yeah,
how long has it been? How long? I feel to no.
Now, honestly,
budget 800 million not so long ago. Like Baba the Premier and all of them. They still can't even facilitate that. The dustbin is short for waste. What happens? We're getting problems because we're polluting the air. It's crazy. So yeah, that's what it is. Like, people are more invested in what brings in money more than what message are we trying to send across, And by social corporate responsibility, it's not there. It's just that by they masking it, It's not just here, it's everywhere. They're masking it. Look at KC. They used to do sponsors. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta throw this one out. They used to do sponsors. They used to do partnerships, donations, right? What are they doing now? You donate to them for their hope. What
does that
foundation, right? And like, okay, cool, but they can't help you anymore. And I was like, damn. So they found a way to flip it. And it's not just them. I'm just giving them it as an example. It's not alleged. It's out there.
Stairs, when you buy something, they ask you for one.
Yeah, I get it. It's the whole branch. The restaurant, fast restaurant chain is doing that now. They found a way. Yeah, but clearly a way for them to bring back money into their side. So they can do what you were doing to help those people with the actual substances, and then that. Crazy, right? So now you gotta get out your bread and butter by yourself. Starting up a startup is not like 2020. It's lech. Sure, shops it's all that moving see things. Sorry, shop it's all that people changing, telling you rent. So it's tough. Yeah.
And I could think like the shop was the
Same type of fame.
Like, how many shops do you have that is selling like Jakarta sports and like delivery?
I mean,
in that complex or whatever.
We used to have games and other entertainment fun things to do, right?
Yeah.
At the mall. So yeah, we got more clothing stores now than medical centers.
Yeah, because I remember when to a pharmacy.
Yeah, same thing with the whole medical sport. We don't have enough cars to go get people when they have accidents or
you only see private cars.
Exactly. We don't have mobile units for checkups. You know what I'm saying? I saw a parking lot full of cars called health that were produced last year. Don't know what that happened. People are still walking home. I don't see them getting a license. Nah. So there's always an agenda to like flash money. Allegedly speaking once again. So yeah. I was told like, hey man, you better watch what you say when you go on live. But I was like, nah man, I'm done. I've lived my life. I've lived my life. So yeah.
Yo, I that deep. Now that I'm thinking about it, I go now.
Yeah, no, I thought that it's tough, A lot of people don't think about such, so it's like in the moment you look so shocked, it's like I never saw it coming, but it was there. It was ingested from birth,
This is why I always say like no face, no case.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that simple. So yeah. Speaking of a case, we got a case coming up this week. You probably will find out maybe next week or whatever we head down. Some guy, I forgot his name, was terrorizing the community through attempted break-ins and robberies. So it's been a consistent person. So
that's why they literally last time.
So now they say want to meet up at 5 o'clock today at the stadium down there, just to like report the cases that went through, and then some of the people that some police saying they can get help, and then they can like build a file for the police to actually like not vindicate, but like trap this dude permanently or buy something that's gonna stop whatever he's doing, because he's in it out, he's in it out. It's not really helping. People are getting fed up. They're gonna get to a point where community justice it is. And then what? 6 feet under your body bag.
The people that were next door?
No. That was a group from a different location. So he stays in Siwa, but like down that side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically that's what's going on.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, he's just trying to get bread, though. If we think about it.
I don't know if I know what bread looks like. It ain't a powder.
There's others who are like,
bread is not powder. Bread is not
powder,
man. Bread don't make you fall off the street just standing and asking yourself, why am I not thirsty? But I'm thirsty. But why am I not thirsty? It's like a glitching phone, yes, no. So yeah.
Oh, I forgot Ganesh.
Yeah.
I overlooked
a lot of that going
sorry.
around these days. So these niggas is just acting wild, man. They're just acting wild. I mean, imagine you had a pistol and then you are running away with a piece of 5 kg chicken away drop from 3 women.
Yo.
Talk about a real gun. I told you it was a toy. So yeah. No, it's tough. It's tough. Mawabatu. Where are you? It's tough.
I'm also able to speak about the situation happening there.
Wait.
The parking.
Obviously,
we won't mention names. But
that's also an example. Like people's.
There's a person literally sleeping.
Yeah.
At the parking.
Sometimes your family does what it can, and then now you decide to go left.
It's honestly
because of these things.
Sad.
But powder. You don't know what that is.
Why? Shots fired. No, I'm thinking like.
Nah, he knows. He's not hiding it. That's the thing. He's not hiding it, but like. He's not seeing it's bothering his bond with the family and like the community, you know what I'm saying? So these things are like that. They literally put you from a different type of space where you're the only world that matters at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like hopefully for the best eventually the good grace of God and then the people to get himself back into being a whole person once again.
Yeah.
So it's just tough out here, man. It's just tough.
Yeah, and also my freaking like struggles with drugs.
A lot.
And alcohol.
Yeah, a lot. Like you said, there's a lot of taverns, there's a lot of this and that. There's not a lot positive things to actually like go to and like be safe. You know what I'm
so
saying?
people tend to
Because right
like,
now, right now when you guys go chill, what happens? You go out, just take a stroll to wherever, but like there's no place to chill, so that ends up being a what? A puff situation or a drinking situation, and then you know what it is. Y'all gotta hit the spot, and then the rest follows. It's crazy, right?
And we've been losing like a lot of views.
Yeah, so this is why like we mostly on our phones these days, because like the best thing to do right now is just stream.
If you
the
have
safest
that.
way if you have that on and it's like every I don't know what 2 months or maybe something like that. So yeah, it's gonna get real. But yeah, we need more parks, guys. We need more outside activities. I saw there's a pool place. Aqua Cascade, yeah. So I don't know how much it is, but it looks like it's freaking far.
There's problem here.
Yeah, 30-minute drive. I was like, yes, nah, it's tough.
But it looks nice. The place looks nice.
Yeah, so if it's affordable, they haven't gone back to my email yet, so I don't know why. Are they still open? That's the question.
I think, yeah, they are. Like, go Aqua, bruh, there's a section where people party.
That's crazy. You know? And for those of you who don't understand our language, askis,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but like, it's been a while, so I had to come back and, validate where I'm from. But I'm from Ethiopia.
Really?
Yeah. Or Kenya, and I was there like, bruh.
Okay, Ethiopia, like they have like Guantarine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Mara Kenya. Anyway,
so
I'm not. No.
We'll be back to our universal language with time. She just playing with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Mara, Ethiopia.
It's tough. So,
yeah, I think
any last thoughts?
Keep on keeping on. That's all I'm gonna say.
Keep on keeping. No, don't let the lights go out, even when load shedding happens. Apparently, she's saying that. We spoke about Android, so I don't know if she's a bunny wrapped with a battery like Duracell, like.
But this guy.
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, it's Ole once again, aka Sana Zeus from A Day with a Student podcast, and I'm here with
somebody who feels like their intro is just. But anyway,
yeah, it'll be tagged like 1 hour more. Cameraman, ding how. Shout out to the editor, and yeah, man. Hopefully the sound does well, and guys, appreciate the support. Stay tuned for more. Peace. 2023, we out.